The newest 1.19 Snapshot has just been released for Minecraft Java Edition, and it introduced the ancient Deep Dark cities. Alongside them comes the absolutely terrifying Warden mob. Also added in this snapshot is Skulk, a strange new moss-like substance that appears to feed off of the death of mobs. This update is creepy, but it may not seem to hold much significance on the surface. But if we dig a little deeper, it appears that Mojang is actually making an attempt to expand the lore of the game. Okay, but seriously, is Mojang trying to traumatize children? Like, the Warden is seriously straight out of a horror game. You expect little kids to just forget witnessing this? Anyway, this all began when I was aimlessly scrolling across Reddit, as usual. I stumbled across this post by user ambery_ne. I am so sorry. This post draws attention to a large structure located in the center of ancient cities, which appears to be a portal. They also point out that this structure is literally labeled as small_portal_statue in the files of the game. This brings up a lot of questions. What does this mean? Is there going to be another dimension added to the game? How does all of this tie into the lore of Minecraft? Well, let's do some investigating. While Minecraft doesn't have any confirmed lore, the theory that most people seem to agree on is that there was an ancient civilization of builders long ago that built the structures that we can now find in our worlds. Temples, strongholds, nether fortresses, you get the idea. We, the players, are descendants of these ancient builders, and we're the last of their kind in this world. From there, the big mystery is, what happened to these people? The game theorists proposed a popular theory that the builders were trapped in the end, and eventually became the Endermen. But this theory kind of falls apart when you consider that the Eyes of Ender are used to activate the End Portal, which is a resource that comes from the Enderman. The answer isn't exactly clear, so that's why I think that Mojang is trying to expand upon this theory. Maybe the ancient builders weren't trapped in the End, but instead in an entirely new dimension that we have yet to discover. Let's take a look at the Skulk again. The way this stuff is spread throughout the world is rather odd. It can be found rarely in the Deep Dark in random locations, but this stuff is always found inside the ancient cities. This seems to imply that the Skulk originated in these cities. How could this have happened? Well, the giant portals in the center of each city may have something to do with it. Yeah. That's right, the Skulk is not from this world. It was accidentally brought here through these portals, and along with it, the Warden. Eventually, the Skulk spiraled out of control and ended up consuming the underground. Now, this may not have all happened immediately. By inspecting the design of the cities, it seems like the builders began using Skulk to their advantage. Some players have discovered that these redstone lamps have Skulk sensors inside of them, hinting that maybe the builders were using it as a power source at first. Another hint is the brand new reinforced deep slate block, which seems to include parts of a Skulk catalyst in its texture. But these people didn't know what they were dealing with. We know from things such as soul sand and the soul power in Minecraft dungeons that souls are a real thing in this universe. Skulk seems to have special properties involving souls, since it only grows when something is killed on top of it. And since wardens appear to be made out of Skulk, we can assume that they're created in a similar way. If you look at the quote-unquote heart of a warden, it actually looks more like a bunch of souls. Just look at the similarities between it and the soul sand texture. So, if wardens are born from a combination of multiple souls, then something horrible must have happened to create them. Some kind of catastrophic event occurred here, and killed many people off, thus forcing the rest to flee into the portal. From there, we're pretty much out of answers. We don't know what happened to the people after that, but maybe one day we will. I predict that in a future update, this new dimension will be explorable, and we will finally be able to piece together all of the secrets of our ancestors. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I've never actually made a video like this before, so let me know how I did in the comments below. And make sure to check out the rest of my channel. You might just find something that you enjoy. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you next time.